Essay.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I know you guys have been wondering, where the hell have we been? There wasn't a lot going on anyway, but y'all want to know where we was at. Because on Monday I asked y'all, do y'all want to, give me the topics for the video like we always do. I get the topics of everything and I'm like, okay, maybe Mikkel's tired or whatever. I'm like, bro, we ain't recording tonight because it's 8 o'clock. And the Love and Hip Hop reunion coming on. I don't even watch the season, but I was watching it. So then I text Mikkel Monday night, like, we recording late, like, we can record early like we did on Thursday. And he's like, I'm going to be in the bed. And I was like, all right, well, I think I said something like, we'll try to be here by 4. So y'all didn't get a video because we had a miscommunication. He thinking that I'm just saying, all right, we'll just record Thursday instead of just skipping like doing a Monday video. So, we didn't make any videos, but we are back today. Yeah. So, thank y'all for watching. Yeah. And I hope you guys are having a good week. It's hot as hell out here. It's like 90 degrees. It looks like it's about to thunderstorm out here. It really do. But we need some rain anyway. I wouldn't be opposed to having no rain. If you are watching this TV show for the first time, I hope that you click that subscribe button. And I noticed that we are like a couple subscribers away from 149,000. So if you watch on the regular and don't subscribe, please subscribe today. Or if you don't have an account and you watch on the regular, pay an account and subscribe. That's it, 149. So what's been going on this week? Blac Chyna has transformed, and she was this new girl. 86. She's white woman cut. Yeah. She sat down with Lindsay Davis and she hired attorney Lisa Bloom, who is the daughter of Gloria Allred. Yes. Yes, and Gloria Allred is teaching her daughter right. She's soon as something go down, I'm snatching you up, we're gonna do this. And the interview, parts of the interview was just like, I'm not believing everything. It was just and she was just getting her story out, and we only heard one side, so you just can't believe everything because it's coming from one person. But I do believe about the domestic violence and stuff like that. That's just ridiculous and crazy. And I always say, if you're in that situation, get out that situation if you can. Don't be sitting around waiting to die being in that situation.
Well, Rob has a history of putting his hands on.
Yes.
And look what he did to Adrian on camera.
Yeah, and somebody just said that was fake. I don't know.
It could have been fake. The fact that he was comfortable enough to smack her in the face, ain't for real. That's not cute.
Right. And that's not something you want because you can always go back and play the tape, just like they was doing all over Twitter. But the Kardashian thing is not my thing. I just want to talk about the pictures and all of that. I don't care about her drama. I don't know about all of her drama. But she did get a temporary restraining order on herself.
I think that probably was on the lawyers.
Yeah.
Urging her to do that. To make the case a little bit more believable.
Yeah. But I mean, doing it, releasing porno pictures or just releasing somebody's naked picture as revenge, you shouldn't be doing that. And so I really don't care about the situation too much to be doing all the videos. But that day when Rob was doing all of that stuff, I had to get him Kevin to talk about it. What else has been going on? The Jay-Z. On Monday, he let everybody know that he's going on tour. And his tickets went on sale at 12 o'clock that afternoon. I hate when they do this. Okay. First of all, can y'all give people a chance to save and get a ticket? Like, y'all just be dropping tickets like, bam, like, bitch, they're buying.
And people buy it.
Yeah. I mean,
I would like for someone to buy me a ticket.
Yeah.
Because he comes to Philly on December 1st. And my birthday is the 12th.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice birthday gift. If anybody wants to buy me a ticket. I mean, in a way, I'll buy myself one, but it'd be nice if someone could buy me. I'll be turning the big 28, so therefore, you guys can help me celebrate my birthday by.
I don't really know Jay-Z's lyrics all like that, but I'll tell you one thing, I had a good time with him and Beyonce. was on tour. I mean, I really didn't know the words, I knew the choruses, but hey, it's just so decent when everybody is just singing it together in unison. It's like it makes the show so much better. But yeah, Jay-Z is going on tour for the 444 tour. If you don't have your tickets, I don't know how you're going to be able to get them. Because you know people like to buy them and then resell them for a higher price. And that's what they're the people that be getting the tickets right away, snatching them up. But yeah, go get your tickets for Jay-Z. Venus Williams was in a car crash a month ago, and everyone was saying that the police were saying that it was her fault. And now they reversed their decision, and they released the video, and they were saying that Venus Williams was not at fault and will cause the man's death. He passed away 2 weeks after the car crash. It looked like she was trying to get over the lanes and make a turn. And while she was like still in that lane, the car was asleep and it hurt. And it was horrible to see.
Well, I mean, it would have been nice if they would have determined that before they put that out there.
Yeah.
That's not cool to put that type of false information out there and then having people believe that that's what happened. Now, of course, she didn't go through the same, mess that Brandy went through when people were saying all types of bad things about Brandy when she got to that accident. But it's still the fact that they put that out there and it's
so fast.
Yeah.
Because even I didn't even remember when Kate, but she was Bruce at the time, got into a car accident. You heard about what happened, but
then she decided that she didn't want to be a part of the whole investigation, so then that's when she became Caitlyn.
You fucking tried it. So
she couldn't be charged.
But I don't know the end result. I know the people was looking for money, but then they was like, the person that was asking for me, like, you didn't even beg for her like that. So now
you weren't the one who hit me. It was a man.
Oh, like, I'm not doing that. And she was on a beat that.
Listen, I'm gonna try that.
She took
my next car accident. It wasn't me.
It was that body, yo.
Hey, listen.
So Venus Williams is not at fault for the car accident, but the good thing is that it did not break Venus Williams because, she was like, I still want to do Wimbledon. And they tried to break her, asking her about the car crash. She cried, and she was like, I'll take it. And she came back, and she finished the press conference. And in the beginning of Wimbledon, nobody thought that Venus would even be this far. And I'll tell you how far she is like that. They just been like, her name wasn't even in the running, like to become America's Next Top Model and stuff like that. She was just not in the running, her name was nowhere. And then all of a sudden, Venus started kicking ass, and Venus has been winning. Venus has been winning so much that they start saying, Venus, when Venus turned pro this year, this girl was born 6 weeks after that, and 2 weeks after that, and 1 day after that. Now all of a sudden everybody loves Venus Williams. Venus Williams is in the finals at Wimbledon this Saturday. So y'all can be hating on Venus Williams, but Venus Williams is showing y'all what she could do at 37. And no, she ain't got to sit down nowhere. No, she shouldn't have stayed home. She wasn't at fault, and if she felt she was at fault, I don't think she'd be playing tennis right now. I think she would have took a break. But I'm proud of her. And I hope that on Saturday, she wins Wimbledon. This will be her 6th title and her first title this decade. So, her first Grand Slam. So, congratulations to Venus Williams. And I hope they don't try to ask her that question again about the car accident. Leave it alone. Let her lawyers handle that, okay? Let her talk about sports. Ask her about how she feels about coming to being someone to Serena's kids. Next. Wait, I can't even go back to the notes. I'm sorry.
Kids. She had twins?
Who? Ooh, I hope not. I had kids. I meant kids. That's what I meant to say. No, that's something else. Kids. My phone keep going to, they keep locking up. Maia Campbell. Now, Maia Campbell, we all know her from In the House with LL Cool J, and that's what I really know. In the House. And a couple years ago, we seen her on Iyanla Fix My Life, where Iyanla was helping Maia, and she was saying how much she wanted to change and how much she's changing and things like that. And it seems like for a while she was doing good, and Maia is back to doing drugs. I don't know what kind of drugs that she do, but we've seen her exploit it before. With someone putting a video camera on her and she was singing and stuff like that. And now she was singing at a gas station, and she has a listen to. It's just bad. It's just bad out here. It's bad. And it's to the point where Uncle J is like, he wants to step over. Yeah. And so, if anybody has any information, let me know. So, they find her. She's like in a beauty salon somewhere. And she's like, she don't want nobody to help her. She just went to this big concert to support her. She's just like, clearly she's out of it, but she doesn't want the help. And, you know, it's just hard, so horrible to see. And you got so many people, what you call them, enabling her. And, like, if you see this is where she at, why don't you just say, I know exactly where she's at, you know, like, come get her or try to put her in rehab, but she don't want to go to rehab. She's just saying like, it's just sad to see. And I just don't know what to say in that situation, but I'm just glad that the people that I know that I've seen like that they're not like that anymore. But I do know that when you are on drugs and you're on hard drugs like that, it's not over until you really want it to be over. No matter how many times somebody puts you in rehab, no matter how many times people do this for you and do that for you, you have to want to do it yourself. Because you're always going to try to sneak and go back to it anyway. But I pray for her, and I don't want to see anything bad happen to her. We find out that she died over an overdose, because in today's world, these people are just dying with this opioid abuse and this drug shit. This synthetic marijuana, all of this synthetic stuff people be taking, and they got to do something called Narcan to bring them back. If it's not too late, it's ridiculous. I mean, drugs is not something you even want to try.
I'm afraid that she does get the help.
Yeah.
She would hit us up from time to time. And I remember one time she called us, and it's unfortunate because I really, thought that she was
on the right track.
But again, a lot of times people, they relapse, and it's sad. It really is sad. I hope that they can, get a hold of her and fast. Yeah. But it's unfortunate because I'm sitting here thinking, and I remember that she had some people around her. So where are those people? I guess they're not around her anymore. The ones who were helping her.
I'm not sure, but I know it's more like a mental illness for her. Yeah. And that's something wrong. It's sad. That's something we don't talk about. We don't talk about it. And remember we had Jennifer Lewis on our show, and she was saying like how it's the topic that people need to start discussing and stop feeling ashamed about it. If they have a mental illness, talk about it. We all need to talk about it. And with black people, it's not something that we want to discuss. And when we hear it about with white people, it's always an excuse for why they kill people and do things.
Did you see on The View yesterday?
Well, I was about to say, you heard about the man. What you about to say about
I was going to say on The View, they had this thing. Well, I don't know if it was yesterday or 2 years ago, but I watched it yesterday on YouTube. And they had this woman had sent an email to her coworkers and her boss saying
a mental break.
Yeah, saying that she needed a break, she needed to take a mental break, whatever. And her boss responded with a email saying that, thank you for, and this will be considered a sick day for you because, this is stuff that is considered, people need that mental break because you just never know, what is going on upstairs in somebody's head. And, we all have our sick days, whatever the case may be, but sometimes we need that break mentally. Like, I don't feel like talking to anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. I just don't like talking right now. I need a mental break. I feel like going home, laying in the bed, and just having a mental break.
And getting away from the stress of work.
Or the stress of life.
Yeah.
Get in your bed. Food comes over here and just go to sleep. That's what I do. You have air conditioner on high and
right now we're hearing about this 20-year-old kid in right outside of Philadelphia from Bucks County. He killed 4 men. Buried them in a 12-foot grave. Pussy man.
Who buried somebody 12 feet down? Yeah. They don't even do that in the cemetery.
No. Well, yes, they do.
Who you know get buried 12 feet in the cemetery?
My nephew's 12 feet. Because it's a double grave.
Oh, well, then that makes sense. Oh, is he buried on top of somebody? Or somebody's
he's on the bottom.
And somebody's going to be, okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. But
not on normal grave.
No. It's 6 feet. But I mean, it's a 12-foot. They say they feel like a crypt. He didn't do that by himself.
No. And look at all that money somebody post bail for $1 million. Yeah.
$100,000 bail, and then they push it up after they rearrested him for trying to sell the car to $5 million. I don't know if he got bail.
But I thought they only found one body.
Oh, they say there's other bodies that they identified.
How do you know there's other bodies of those guys?
Shit, I ain't even think about that.
Can you imagine somebody like him grabbed it?
No. First of all, I don't even go out those parts. And then I'm thinking like this has to be like a dating app thing.
Yeah.
But then
you ain't got to go out those parts. He can get you so many parties and grab you.
But
they slip stuff in people's drinks and then they get a roll out.
Be careful when you downtown.
You got to be careful.
Period. You gotta be careful everywhere.
You gotta be careful with clubs.
Yeah. Like I don't get my. I haven't clubbed so much this year. It's like it's so different. But when
what would you do if you did? You wouldn't know right then and there. But I'm saying when your family did come to, what would you do? You came through, you woke up, and your hands was tied, and your mouth was down. Like, what would you do?
There's nothing I can do if I'm still tied. But
would you try to get yourself out? But then once you got yourself out, you don't know where you're at. You don't know where you're at. You're in a dark room. Where the hell am I at?
But look, a lot of people been in dark places and they got out. First of all, a 7-year-old black girl can get away from my kid. Remember that story? And if she can get out, I can get out.
Well, a 7-year-old black girl was much smaller than you.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't ever want to think about being in a situation like that.
Well, see, that's why I don't like to get tied up and stuff. But I remember you said that you like to get.
When you trying me today at 5:05, we're not going to do this. It's 5:03.
No, I'm not trying to.
That's why I said 5:05. All right, it's 2 minutes ahead. Yeah. That'll be 2 minutes ahead. This is the time. Okay, well,
you're still wrong. So
what? Don't that. 5:03, 5:02.
I'm just saying, this is why I don't like to.
No, see, now, you gotta figure something out.
And what out the room, just like Ross did the other time. Remember she did him?
Let's say, that's for Campbell. I don't believe in that show.
I don't believe in it either. It's so fun. I don't want to do it for fame. I don't want to be tied up. Because then the producers are going to make me on the joke and walk out the room too.
Yeah, they might get pictures like they doing Blac Chyna.
Well, like they did that guy and everybody.
Jazz! Oh! We can talk about that. Wait, no, we can't. This make sure your baby mama don't put you out here. If you was going out there. Go out there. Go out there.
There.
Bitch, all over Instagram.
Then you said the child. 24 hours. Bitch, when you said that,
well, I wasn't lying.
And I look at it.
I'm sorry, y'all just don't know what we're doing.
Look at it. A few good recall people that watch it on healthcare. Jeff AIDS. She said she can't tell you how much she opened that door. She's like, damn! I said, look at her. Stop. She said, I said, shut up. And my phone. Who's she? Baby, that day when I pulled up and the mom was in that door, I told her she was cussing the air out. You was like,
sometimes you gotta let it go.
I said, Charlie, who's she talking to? He said, I don't know. That's how they're cussing the air out. I mean, literally using cuss words, cussing the air out. I sat in my car until she was done, because that's how Lucian was. I said, I can't get out of this car until she's finished, because I can't believe it. He's outside cursing out there.
Yes. I wasn't near that day to see it, but
you were in here. Yeah. When Charlie was sitting on the step, I said, Charlie, what you talking to? He said, she just been doing that for the past 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It took me about 15 minutes to get out of my car and she was still out the car. I said, oh, this is out. This can't be real. Something wrong with everybody.
Something wrong everywhere.
Check the shit. She told me, check the shit. Huh? I said, Kevin, look. You know what? You got to. Well, she could have got 8 hours and 24 hours. But 8 hours.
Bitch, shut up! Oh my God, I can't, y'all.
You know who it is. Right. Your mom said, your mom, no, yes. When she walked across the day, your mom said, isn't that a shame? She worked all them years just to come out with 2 left feet. And sure enough, she has 2 left feet. She walked right in front of us with 2 left feet. And we said, and your mom was just like this. Isn't that a shame? When I told Nina what your mom said, Nina got so mad. She said, why would you say that? Why that lady was walking by? She said it. And I was sitting right there when she said it. Hello. 2 left feet. And your mom wasn't lying. Because I looked down, there was literally 2 left feet walking across the street in front of me. And I was like, oh my God, she has 2 left feet. And both her feet go this way. She said, that day she asked me to go to the store. Can you get me a soda from the store? So yeah, I need the 2 liter one. You got 2 liter money? Yo. I don't even live on this block and you ask me if I can get a soda. I don't live on this block, miss. I can't. Alright, stop talking. These are all his name. I don't live on this block. I told you years ago, I can't even hear. You think it's something in this house? Wait till you open that front door. Yeah, all you gotta do is go right across the street. All you gotta do is sit down on his steps. Give me $1. Stop asking for a damn dollar. Too old for that. Yeah, let me get $1. No!
That's no Philly for you, baby.
Came right to the door. And you gonna say 24 hours here. When you said that, it took me out. Because I never thought about that. And you were right.
You gotta watch your kids because you don't know what they're doing. They're running out and these.
No, you gotta watch it. You have kids.
Who you watching them? Who watching them?
Okay? When you're not home. Now, when something happens to 2 left feet ain't gonna be around the street. Why would you leave your child with somebody with 2 left feet?
Shut up because they're gonna be looking. My throat hurts so bad. And Disney. Dear fucking Disney.
With this.
Disney's. Because this is talking about Disney's Aladdin. Apparently, Disney is having a hard time finding an Aladdin. And they done casted over 2,000, they searched over 2,000 boys to be Aladdin.
Well, that's the problem. Including boys, not men.
Well, including Dev Patel, who played in Slumdog Millionaire, and I can't remember the other guy. I don't really know Indian actors and things like that, so y'all want to have to inform me on that. But you mean to tell me you can't find an Indian actor that can sing and can dance? Why not do the Broadway Aladdin? Why not get him to put star in the film? I know it's different from Broadway in a feature film, but is it really that hard to do? And especially if he's been doing it for so long. And I know they got Will Smith to be the genie, but I just want Disney to really get on it and really think about what y'all trying to tell people. Like, it's not hard to cast Aladdin. And y'all supposed to be shooting this film like very soon. But I don't want no rushed Aladdin film. Aladdin is a classic movie that I grew up watching, haven't watched in a long time. But I enjoyed that movie, and I enjoyed the whole new world and all of that. And now you guys are going to make it a live action, and y'all making it to seem like, oh, there's no good enough Indian, Middle Eastern actor out there.
Right, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. They're out there, and y'all just want to find like a new star. Sometimes you don't need a star. Sometimes it's the story that sells it for you. If you're a good enough director to get it across.
Now, Will is supposed to be genie, correct?
Yeah, I don't want Will Smith to be genie. I want the genie that's on Broadway, the big man that's on Broadway. He is amazing. And I've seen him do it on the, well, maybe they're gonna have homies in the view, like, put him in the movie.
Maybe they're gonna have the live action version, but maybe with the genie, it's not gonna be a live action, even just see it as a voice.
Yeah. Because
they'll probably do one of those, what do you call it, those, two cartoon things? No, Tupac was on
hologram. If I see a hologram at a show, it's gonna take me out. Because it looks too real.
If I see Tupac at a show,
people gonna cry.
If I see Tupac, Whitney Houston, or Michael Jackson at any show that I'm at, it's gonna take me out. And I'm gonna ask, where am I at? And how did I get here? Because I must be still asleep.
And nobody got time. But they're supposed to be doing this hologram Whitney Houston to it. Y'all paying all them in to see lights and Whitney's voice.
And I'm not going to go pay that. Let me tell you something. Sissy Houston didn't approve that. I know she did.
Yeah.
I know she did.
But this amazing singer. Now she doesn't sound exactly right Whitney.
Nobody does.
She sounds close to that. And her name is like Glennis something. Y'all find that video. Y'all look her. Her name is Glennis. And I mean, every day you see she sings a Whitney Houston song. She sounds amazing.
I feel like the only singer out there at one point that was close to Whitney and could keep up with Whitney was CeCe Winans. I think CeCe Winans had an amazing strong gospel voice, and I think that whenever you watch some old YouTube videos of the two of them singing together, amazing. It was just like CeCe was right up there with Whitney, and both of their voices complemented each other. And there's this one video that I love to death of them on YouTube. It's Whitney and CeCe singing the bridge over troubled water. YouTube that. It is amazing. And you can really feel like they were not just singing the song, but they were really singing to each other. And CeCe basically was like, girl, I'm right here for you. Like, it makes me cry every time I watch it. YouTube, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Whitney Houston and CeCe Winans from 1995 VH1. I think VH1 sold one of those shows. VH1
the Diva show?
I don't think it was a Diva show. I think it was like a soul one of those. I don't know, but it could have been a Diva show, but I don't think it was.
It wasn't a Soul Train.
No, it wasn't Soul Train, but it was a VH1, like one of their specials. I thought the VH1 Divas thing came a little later, though. They was out there.
No.
I thought they came like later, but yeah, late in the 90s. I can't think of it. I think, well, you got me on YouTube to see what exactly was. Because it says it when they first come on. It's really, really good. VH1 Honors.
Who's that actor?
Hold on. Nate Wick. Turn it over again. Yeah. I did this check.
Yeah. And basketball-wise,
you know what? Did you watch it? Yes. Then I caught up. I know that's right. I caught up.
Let me tell you something.
Tammy,
all you do is straddle the fucking fence on both sides, and you're an instigator.
And she's also there for. She's a puppet for Evelyn and Shorty.
Yeah.
Somebody said this, and one of them said that Evelyn and Shorty is the brains, and Tammy is the. I didn't say what she. I forgot what they said she is, but it's the truth. Because everything they say she always has to dicky. Like when Evelyn kicked Jackie out of her party. And they was all leaving, they was mocking, but Jackie was saying that Tammy was all in the front, like mocking. And I'm thinking, like, Tammy, you ain't nothing but a gopher for these two. You know? Because they always know how tacky you are and how ratchet you are.
Well, she knows it. I think she plays her part just to keep that check coming.
Of course.
That's why
that's not cute for her.
Yeah, and then, like, for me, what Evelyn said to Tammy about go take care of your grandkids, that's not talking about the grandkids. That's Evelyn telling you to be a grandmother. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but she's bringing the kids in it.
But she didn't say nothing about them.
No.
Now, what Jackie did was took it to a whole nother.
But when you're having an argument with somebody, you don't bring the kids in it. You don't.
It's not the kids.
No, it is the kids. If I'm arguing with Amber, I can't say to Amber, you need to go raise your child. because then that's going to strike a chord with her, and it's going to be very offensive to her. You don't necessarily have to say the child's name or say, oh, your kids is this, that, and the third. But anytime you say you need to go take care of your kids, then that's making it seem like I'm a bad mother, I'm a bad grandma. Well, so therefore you shouldn't bring, well, you know, but Jackie's daughters are in the picture and they're taking care of their kids. I don't necessarily think Jackie's a bad grandmother. Those are your kids. You raise your own kids. And I'll be there to help you, but you need to raise your own kids. Evelyn should have never brought that up. And Evelyn knew what she was doing when she said that. Because Jackie already had the issue with her earlier on with the whole you stepping in and giving my daughter money and all that.
Yeah, but that's Jackie's problem. That's
that is her problem. That's her own. But Evelyn,
that's why she's really
Evelyn should not have said that.
Well, that's why she was mad. Well, go take care of your damn.
Yeah, but you can't. But that's not right. If I'm arguing with you, then it should be about me and you, not about you needing to go take care of your kids. Because now you're taking it to another level. Leave that out of that. Leave me. If you feel like I'm a bad parent, leave that out there. Me and you can have an argument without you bringing that up. Because now that means that you, like I said, you are basically saying that my kids are not being well taken care of because you're implying that I don't take care of them. So that is bringing up the okay, so that she's implying that she's not taking care of her grandkids. But again, Jackie's daughter is in the picture. So then why does Jackie need to go take care of her grandkids if her daughter is in the picture?
Because if she's so offended by...
Did you hear that section? Yeah. Why does Jackie need to go take care of her grandchild and Jackie's daughter is in the picture?
Because she's also a grandmother. And if she's so offended by what Evelyn did for her grandchild, then she wouldn't be feeling this way.
Yeah, but she's a grandmother. Let me say something.
And she's not talking to
Let me say something.
doing anything to her.
My grandmother wasn't supposed to be. My grandmother didn't take care of me. My grandmother helped my mother if my mother needed help with anything, but she damn sure didn't take care of me. Because my mother and father were there.
But then Evelyn, what's her name? Jackie also had that party, oh, I'm a grandmother. Girl, how you out here celebrating becoming a grandmother again when you didn't do none of that for your other grandchild, and then you had your daughter out here asking people on GoFundMe to help when you were in a position to help your daughter.
That's true. But Jackie and that particular daughter have always had a rocky relationship.
Yeah, and I think it's Jackie's fault.
Yeah, maybe, no, and I don't disagree with that. No, I don't disagree with that at all.
That she treats that child different just because it's not Doug's child. And
well, see, I don't know who's
she got two kids by Doug, and the oldest one is by somebody else. And I do believe that she treats that child different. Well, the child knows
that may be the case. But I still think that we should stop trying to make it seem like, oh, well, the grandma's in the picture, so she should take care of the kids. No, you had that baby. You take care of your own child. And if you need my help, I'll be there to help you. But I don't need to take care of your child. That's your child.
She's not literally saying take care of her.
That is what she said.
Do what you got to do as a grandmother for your grandchild. And
yeah,
she's not.
How do we know that? We didn't know that.
If she was, she wouldn't be so offended by what Evelyn said.
Anybody would be offended if you are. That's BS, and I'll tell you why that's BS. You take care of your mother. If somebody out on the street was to say to you, you need to take care of your mother because she's not getting the proper, you would get offended. Why? Because you're like, I'll bust my ass to take care of my mother. Who the hell are you to tell me I need to take care of her? Anybody would get offended by that, whether you take care of your child or your mother or not.
See,
so that's not to say,
if I knew I
know you would take care of. You would cut somebody out. Somebody said that to you.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't fall out over that. I wouldn't fall out over that. I would say how dare you, but I wouldn't fall out. Because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I think that it's totally different. It's totally different. And I understood she was coming from. And she really wasn't. But she's still not. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it is.
But they both are wrong for bringing up each other's kids.
Yeah.
Jackie should have never repeated what she heard about Evelyn's daughter, because that wasn't right.
I don't feel bad about what Evelyn said, but hey, Jackie take people there. She take people there. And what's all of this like Evelyn thinking she's gonna, what's her name? There's too many names. Jackie just thinking she's gonna go out and fight people and girl, save all of that. You need the people who's gonna stop fighting and all of that. Like you're not scaring nobody. You're not doing none of that. Trying to fight Evelyn. Like, girl, stop it. You're not fighting nobody. But then at the end of the episode with the girl Maia, what I didn't like is how Evelyn how Shorty and Tammy just wrote Sanaya off like, oh, she fought somebody, oh, I can't deal with her. As many fights as Evelyn and Jennifer and Tammy has been in. Now this girl came into one fight. Oh, she's written off.
Yeah, but they never liked Sanaya. They never. Shorty never liked Sanaya. No, I don't think they invited her. Tammy invited her. Tammy Shrimp. Shorty never liked Sanaya when Sanaya sat at that table early on and talked about how she was sleeping with his married woman. And Shorty said, I know exactly who that family is, and she definitely must have ended up knowing that was. I don't know who it was. Yeah, they didn't say who it was, but Shorty said she knew who the married basketball player was. She knew who the family was, and she basically said, and she most certainly broke up, caused damage in that family. Shorty didn't like her. Ellen didn't like her for when she did what she did to that girl Kristen at the house when she, said, "Oh, that was hard." Because Evelyn was like, I didn't bring her here for this, and it looks like she did. And Evelyn didn't really care.
And Evelyn should have said something to that girl as soon as she started talking like that.
She should have. She should have. But she should have, and I agree with you. But I like how when they went to go get their nails done, Evelyn didn't hold. She told her how she felt, and I'm glad that she did. And I really appreciate Evelyn because some people when they get to a certain listening, they won't tell you what all the shit they were saying. But Evelyn basically was like, you were wrong, and I felt that you were wrong, and I felt that you were being mean to her, and I like that she told her that. But Evelyn and Shorty never really cared for Sanaya. They just didn't, and
so I guess she's off the show. But see, them girls like them other girls, they be trying it, and they be doing shit, and they be in your face, and they didn't think nothing was going to happen, and she had to do what she had to do. So I'm not mad that she fought, and if I asked you to leave my party, right? You should have come anyway. Yeah, she shouldn't have came. But you came to cause the scene, and the scene got started. Bitch, you got killed on the scene. So they shouldn't have came. But shout out to the basketball boss, because y'all giving me my drama, because wrestling not giving it to me on Mondays like that. So shout out to the basketball boss. And shout out to Michelle. What we got here? Shout out to Michelle. She's moved up and everything. I don't remember his name. But I seen the pictures, they done reposted each other's pictures and everything. Michelle, do what you got to do. But look, that's it now. That's it. I don't want to see all of that other stuff on there. I just want y'all to be happy. Because everybody gonna be in y'all business. So, I'm happy to do that. And that's all I want to say. And shout out to Jamie Jackson. She's back over in America. And she's starting her tour in 2 months. Less than 2 months. And the baby is so big for 6 months. Like, my goodness. I'm happy to see her. She's happy. Don't do that. I'm ready to see the twins. I don't know when Beyonce's going to show the twins. But I'll be ready when she's ready. Maybe she's doing her birthday or something. Who knows? But yeah. Y'all have a good weekend. We're going to do the questions. Not today. But we're going to do the questions. Yeah, we got the questions. We got them. But we're not doing them today. We'll do them next week. Maybe Monday. Yeah, we'll do them. Monday is the 17th? Yeah. We'll get it done on the 17th. Alright, y'all be safe. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble. If you're up early on Saturday morning, watch Venus Williams. And one more day, if you have ESPN, you can watch it on ESPN. Alright. Peace. At 10 o'clock.